Hello peeps, Drogot here, and today bringing you the second part of my Starmade tutorials. Today we are talking about gravity lifts. So this is a simple one, connecting just two floors with each other. I like using those a lot because of their simplicity. Yeah, maybe we are going to cover a multi-floor version somewhere, but for today we are just using that one. And to start off, of course, we need we need the shaft, and up there has to be the plex door, like this, right? And here we have our activation block, and the first thing we need to do is to make this activation block trigger a gravity block, which turns the gravity around so we can fall upwards. And then for those of you remembering last episode, we also need to turn this thing into a button, because when we are falling upwards we can't turn it off again, right? So as usual, we go end, we go delay, take the delay, go into a knot, take the signal from the knot back into the end, take the signal from the end and make the end turn off the activation block. Yeah, this is basically a logic I find using myself over and over. So what we have now is this will just make us go up. Okay, so we have to do some stuff here up there. First of all, we need to place our trigger. No, we don't want this to be connected, so let's make this like that. And now we have to think about some stuff. So first of all, yeah, let's start with the top thing, right? So when we arrive at the top, we want the gravity to turn back. So we place one of these controllers, and then we fill the area on top up here with the actual detection blocks. So those will detect whenever somebody enters, and then we need an activation block next to it to react to us, and this will then be hooked up to a normal phased gravity block. Okay, so that's being dealt with. Now we can, I don't need to select it. Now this thing has to open when we press the button so we can fall down, right? Let's do this first. We need the door to be shut by default, so again we need a NOT signal, and we need the signal inverted because this thing is off per default, but we need a signal that's on. So we're taking the signal from the NOT and make the NOT control the door. And again, we want this to behave like a button, so we select this again and do our little button logics here. Bloop. So this thing should work fine. Okay, so now it works. See that? Turns on, turns off. Okay, works. Now the thing is, we now get down and we get turned around, but when we activate this from below here, all we would do is end up on this door, and I want this door to open up automatically for us while we are falling through it, right? Now when we place activation blocks here, let me quickly, we need a controller anyway, so let's put the controller down. No, don't be selected to anything. So we select the controller, and so now we place our detection blocks. I leave one space gap in here. This is just because I don't want to first fall on the door and then continue falling, I want, yeah, to go through in one piece. So this is why I picked the second level, so we have some falling time and the door has time to react to us. Okay, so now this might cause some issues because this would also react to us when we would be falling from above down here, right? So we need to make some interesting logics here. First of all, we place our activation block next to it, and then we need to make sure this only works when basically the button from top was not pressed. Okay, so to catch this case, we run this activation block into an AND, and we take the signal from the NOT and run this into the AND as well. So this is basically only if both are on, then it should open from below. If the upper one, if that was triggered here, so someone wants to get down, we don't need to react to the person falling through the detection triggers, right? To the area triggers. So yeah. And now I figured like, this also should be reset in a proper way. So we continue from there again with we build again the little button thingy like this, route this back into the end and make the end reset this activation block properly, and we make this end also reset this activation block properly. So that's it already. Let's check it out. Let's get in there. Aha. First time doesn't work for some reason. What's wrong? Did I miss something? And why are you not resetting? Ah, first time, because you weren't sharp yet. Oh, bye. Okay. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, this is what happens if you don't charge up the yeah, there we go. This is what happens if you don't charge up the knots of the button logics, because then you first need to fall through it and to make the knots charge. So yeah, as you can see, we are getting down. This thing is shut again. We're getting up, bloop, and we're up here again. So yeah, that's it already. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like if you liked it. Next time we are covering hangar doors, because they are a little special, I think. And yeah, see you then. Bye guys.